over the floor, you can see each player preparing for the game ahead, pushing out distractions and getting into the zone. Hello and welcome. We're ready to get the week off to a great start. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Utah Jazz against the Golden State Warriors here in Chase Center. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here's what Utah has lined up on their schedule. On Friday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets.
And that game against Houston, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
Here are the starters for Utah. Lauri Markkanen out there with Filipowski. Then it's Bailey, then it's MP, and it's Kessler in at the 5. And for the Warriors, down low it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Seth Curry is out there with Stephen Curry, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. And while MP is all about team success, he's trying to win his matchup every single night with an eye towards showing that perhaps he's been underrated.
And the NBA is really a game of matchups, winning yours, and MP's been doing just that. Facing off with similar level players, if you can win those little battles, it's big when it comes to winning games.
Curry, no good. Oh, man, this should be fun tonight. These teams love to let it fly from deep.
Oh, both these teams live and die by the three-pointer. If they're both on, we'll have a really high-scoring game. But if not, we might have enough bricks for houses at both ends.
Here's Curry, following the 3 by Utah. Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Butler. Pass to Green from outside the arc. Utah grabs the miss. Boy, this team is on a heater right now. 16 wins in a row, and they've shown no signs of slowing down.
And it has been a lot of fun to watch these guys. It looks like every team they face is trying to end this big run. I've been on both sides of a game like tonight's, and I'll tell you, it is tough to keep a streak going. There's a lot of pressure.
Here's Curry, following the bucket by the Jazz. Butler passes to Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Well, defending Curry before he catches the ball is so important. He's got such a quick release.
And Stephen Curry's been so good for so long. Tim, we tend to forget that early ankle injuries held him back.
Yeah, really, Brian, hard to imagine what he's overcome. Surgery in seasons 2 and 3 that strengthened his lower body and got those ankle braces. Sports medicine has unleashed a killer.
From deep, MP. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Golden State has gone 1 of 4 from deep. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Butler's got his second basket on the night.
Well, that's why his teammates look to get him down on the block. It is clear how confident he is down there.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
They just weren't careful with the rock. The passing was loose. The ball handling was lackluster. That's not how you win in this league.
Well, nothing bothers coaches more than turnovers. I'm sure it was not quiet in that post-game locker room.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Well, a good idea to set up Bailey. He's got that high release. He's such an exciting young player.
Curry. Let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. We talked about Lauri Markkanen, and I asked him how he wanted his players to guard him tonight, and he said we can't afford to lose sight of him out on the perimeter because he's a big that can really shoot it, especially when he's operating in the pick and roll. It'll be interesting to see how Markkanen fares against them in this one. Brian, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Jackson Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Bogdanovich. Moody's checked in for Curry. And it's Morris in for Curry. Collier, he's checked in for Utah. Now here's Jackson Davis. He's coming off a 10-point game against Portland. Here's Morris. Yes, on the jumper. There's 1:12 left in the first quarter. Shot from the wing. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Warriors trail by 6. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Filipowski. Butler passes to Morris. Butler, a screen on MP. Moody on the wing. There's the triple. Utah grabs the miss. Lets it go from the wing and off the glass. That one's good. 9 points for MP.
He's been on fire since the beginning of this game, particularly when you look at the high percentage shots he's getting.
Outside Moody to the paint. Here's Butler. Outside Kuminga. Moody from outside. The rebound by Markkanen. Jazz leading by 8. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Collier. No made baskets yet. Markkanen sets a screen. Back to Filipowski. From deep, MP gets the 3 to fall.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've just been the better team. They've been more aggressive, which is why they hold a double-digit lead.
MP getting it done for the Utah Jazz. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. Great to have you with us. And some changes here for the Warriors. Green's checked in for post. Jimmy Butler comes in for Jackson Davis. And it's Curry in for Moody. Then for Utah, Filipowski, he's checked in for Niang. Bailey comes in for Sensabaugh. And MP subbed in for George. The Warriors also with a sub. Bojan Bogdanovic checked in for Kuminga. So the Jazz 5 right now. Lauri Markkanen out there with Bailey. Then it's Filipowski. Then there's Collier. And it's MP in at the point guard position. Oh, MP buries the triple.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Guys, one of the more lengthy free agency sagas revolved around Jonathan Kuminga, and many thought his time was up in Golden State. He saw fewer and fewer minutes down the stretch of last season and into their playoff run. But when Kuminga tested free agency, tested potential sign and trade deals, nobody seemed to be the exact right fit. So eventually, he took the Warriors' offer. Guys, we'll see just how long this lasts, but for now, he'll continue to be in that Golden State uniform.
Yeah, we'll continue to track that story. Okay, thanks for the report, Shams. And the Warriors with possession here. The Jazz making their last shot. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Again, Utah good for 2.
Well, it's certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
And here's Butler. He's coming off a 25-point game against Portland.
And he lived at the line. They could not find a way to stop him without fouling.
Pass to Bogdanovic. And it's off from three-point range. Jazz leading by 12. Here's Bailey. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists now tonight.
And even if he doesn't have the wider frame some guys do, Bailey's not going to let contact keep him from finishing.
Now here's Butler, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. From deep, MP gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Outside Curry. Curry rises up and hits the 3.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And that one drops. MP's got 24 points.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
The kick out, Curry. Off target with the 3. And so it's the Utah Jazz with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense in transition and adding to that big lead. We'll be back in a moment.
In the Eastern Conference, Jason Tatum.
Well, Tatum, one of the premier scorers in the league, but he does a lot more than that, guys. Defense, rebound, passing, he brings it all.
You wonder where this team would be without him.
A lot lower in the standings.
Thanks, pal. Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Warriors.
If you can't stop anybody, you can't win. It's just that simple.
Yeah, the game's been completely one-sided, and we promised our viewers a good contest. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Stephen Curry is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot. That's the Warriors 5.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Utah moving the ball around. Markkanen from long range. Counted from distance. Markkanen's got 7.
I mean, let me remind you, Markkanen is 7 feet tall. It's incredible how he shoots it so well from deep.
Bogdanovich from long range. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 4 rebounds now. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, guys. Jimmy Butler is the complete package. Coach Steve Kerr said he's an amazing player. The skill, the strength, the ability to get to the line, his passing connects the game. And in the end, it goes beyond that. Just his presence out there. He's a lion. He's a force. Guys, back to you.
One of the best. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. The kick out, Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, that shot almost feels like a layup for Steph at this point in his career.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And checking out some numbers for Jonathan Kuminga.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Kessler. Markkanen outside. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Curry. The 3 ball. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
And that's the competitive fire Steph Curry plays with. You just knew he was going to have an answer there.
That one goes. Count it.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
Butler, a screen on MP. Shot is good by Curry. Curry's got 9 points now in the quarter.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Pass to Filipowski. Kicks it out to Markkanen. There's the three. Sinks it from distance.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Now here's Curry. He's scoreless. The three. And the Warriors with another three.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
To the middle. And it's Filipowski. That time on the assist by MP. Filipowski's got 8.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And some changes here for the Warriors. Jackson Davis comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Jonathan Kuminga in for Bogdanovich. Then for Utah, Niang, he's checked in for Filipowski. And it's Collier in for Lauri Markkanen. Now here's Curry. Give him 20.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
MP shot is off. Golden State has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. And here's Kuminga for 3.
Using all of that size to create leverage and rip down that board.
And here's MP. Connects again from distance.
For this franchise now, he's hit the most threes in a single season. Unbelievable.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement, unselfish basketball.
Now here's Kuminga. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Shot is good by Curry.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
MP with it. He's covered by Curry. And finished off by Kessler.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
The three from Curry. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got assist number 5 here tonight. And so it's Utah, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. It hasn't taken them too many shots. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Move it to the next guy. Drive and kick. Let it go.
And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Draymond Green, he's checked in for post. Butler comes in for Jackson Davis. Bogdanovich has checked in for Kuminga. And it's Curry in for Moody. And a switch here also for Utah. MP's checked in for George. So the Jazz 5 right now. We've got George Niang. Collier is out there with MP. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3, a small forward. Shot clock at 5. Here's Butler. Nice D from Anderson.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Buries it from three. MP's got 32 points.
Yeah, that's a key three for MP. If he hits these at a high rate, he'll have a spot in this league for a long time.
There are some big-time players in this league. But who do you think the most clutch players have been over the past decade, Legs?
When you look at these resumes, I think you go with the big three, LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. But, of course, Giannis dropping 50 in a finals performance wasn't bad either.
And I'll throw in the Joker in there as well.
Love it.
Here's Collier. Again, Utah, good for two.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Green with a screen on MP. And here's Curry for three. Anderson pulls it down. Utah has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. MP shot is good.
They continue to feed the hot hand, and this kid is putting in work.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Jazz.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
And his playmaking was a big storyline in this game. He got guys involved and found them in their favorite spots.
Anderson against Butler. Curry from deep three-point land. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's MP. Banked it in off the glass. MP's got 43 points.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Inside. Pass to Niang. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. Takes a three. Nails it from three.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks, with Tim Legler out.
Okay, all right. Mom, it's not about me. It's not. I think it's funny, I do, but you're putting the team in a weird spot. Now everybody's got to answer questions about you. It's kind of a distraction for us.
I know. I'm sorry. It's just hard for me to see people talk about you like that.
Yeah, I know, but there's a lot of They should, but they're not.
Good evening, everyone. This is the fourth and final group stage game for these teams in the NBA Cup. It should be a great one. And this is the fourth and final game of the NBA Cup group stage of play for these two teams.
And both looking to finish strong, right? And punch their ticket to the knockout round.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Jones is out there with Sabonis. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Doug McDermott. And it's Monk. Connects again from distance.
And that last three now ties him for the franchise record for most in a season. You know he's looking for that next one.
You talk about being locked in all year long. Next one sets the franchise record. What a season it's been for him. Utah comes into this one after the win against the Warriors in San Francisco. Shots good by Filipowski.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Schroeder kicks to Jones. Monk, the pass to Jones. And Jones slams it in.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag. And again for three.
And he shattered the franchise single-season high for three-pointers made.
Getting them up and connecting with high volume. He's been a flamethrower all season long.
And the precision with which MP shoots that thing seems supernatural, but it's all a result of long hours, and boy, how about the reps he's put up behind the scenes.
And it's Bailey in the corner. Pass to Markkanen. Here's MP. He's guarded by Schroeder. MP's shot is good.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Kings have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Monk, no one around him. Offline with his three. Utah's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Schroeder with the ball. Last game out, he had 14. The shot by Monk is no good. MP left side. It's stolen by Schroeder. On the wing, Monk. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Confident stroke from Monk outside the arc.
Utah leading by 6. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you. The Kings forward DeMar DeRozan clearly bought into helping take this team to the next level. He said, quote, "I appreciate the passion and the drive from the coaching staff, from the players to the fan base to everything, top to bottom. Guys want to win. Anything is possible." Guys, back over to you.
They're plenty talented. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
Yeah, I like that he's not taking any chances there. Sabonis goes up strong with the finish.
MP finds Filipowski. Nice ball movement by Utah. Bailey misses. The Kings trail by 7. Schroeder outside. Monk outside. No good from outside.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Jones against Kessler. Nobody near Schroeder. And again, it's Sacramento converting. Jazz leading by 8. MP kicks to Markkanen. Kicks it out to MP. And another 3 for Utah.
MP is a cool customer from three. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. McDermott for three. Utah with the rebound. And this team has been on a very impressive 17-game winning streak. They are red hot right now.
There is a lot of players who will say they don't take notice of a budding winning streak. But when it's double digits, everyone knows. Winning streaks are a lot harder than people think because every single team wants to be the one to take you down.
And so it's Utah with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. Back to the action in... And if you're just tuning in, we'll make substitutions. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. MP's got 25 points in the game. On the court right now for the Kings, they've got Jones. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Ellis. Then it's Sabonis, and it's McDermott in at the small forward position. Sabonis sets the pick for Schroeder. Driving the lane. 6 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And here's MP for three. Good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Collier. And a change for Sacramento. Monk's checked in. Here's MP. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. MP's got 7 points here in this quarter. Schroeder outside. Back to Monk. Schroeder outside. Pass to Sabonis. And here's Jones. Shot to stop the run. Kessler with the rebound.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Testing the limits of his range. MP with the absolute missile.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at Utah. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, Sacramento, 10 games behind. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. The kick out to Sabonis. It's good from long range. Sabonis has got 5.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
And so, MV will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Outside, Jones. Schroeder surveying the floor. Sabonis, the pass to Schroeder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here. The shot by Monk is no good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Sabonis, and it's sent back by Kessler. The 3 from MP, and he's good on the 3 ball. MP's got 39.
If MP buries those catch-and-shoot chances, he'll have a very long career in this league.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Gets it off. And so it's MP making things happen for the Jazz. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first-half performance it's been for the Utah Jazz.
You know who's having a great time watching these guys launch it from downtown? Me. You know who's not?
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
They haven't played well.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second-half tip.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And make life a little more difficult on him.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal, so the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report. They've got Markkanen. Filipowski's out there with Walker Kessler. Then there's Bailey. And it's MP in at the point. And that's the group for Will Hardy as they begin the second half. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us, an update. Allie?
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Domantas Sabonis is driven. He said, quote, "There's no calm time with me. There's a lot to work on to help my teammates and win games. That desperation to stay here in the NBA because I love it and try to get better, I'm always thinking about it, and I don't think that's going to change." Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Schroeder finds Sabonis. McDermott can't get it to go.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
MP's shot is good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Jones with it. Now defended by Markkanen. So off the run, and Jones slams it in.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. MP with a screen on Monk. Bailey misses.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Sabonis sets the pick for McDermott. Schroeder outside. Monk for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 3rd assist on the night. There's no doubt Sabonis has developed RJ into one of the... And again for 3.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in.
It's been a historic night for him, closing in on the 4th most threes in a single game. McDermott sets a screen. The shot by Monk is no good.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Bailey with the ball. McDermott on him. Again, what an avalanche!
And it's another 50-point night for him. He's had a bunch of them in his career.
And on the NBA all-time list of 50-point games, he's almost in the top 5. Collier, he's checked in for the Jazz. And a change for Sacramento. Eubanks, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Here's Monk. In the corner, Eubanks with it. Back to Jones. Schroeder against MP. It's Schroeder with the drive. Monk for 3. Again, the miss by the King.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Sheer effort from the young MP in close.
Utah shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Free throw good, MP.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic, because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
And Utah making a change here. Sensabaugh is checked in. Sharch is checked in for the Kings. Pass to Eubanks. Over to the left wing. Sacramento moving it around. McDermott with the screen for Schroeder. Here's McDermott to stop the run. Buries it from three-point range. McDermott's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Out to the right wing. MP with a screen on Monk. It's stolen by Sharch. Schroeder outside. Inside. Here's Eubanks. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there. And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Schroeder outside. Monk with the ball. Bailey picks him up. McDermott kicks to Monk. 6 to shoot. Back to McDermott. This one for 3. Rebound, Utah.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
From past the arc. Connects again from distance.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. And so it's Utah in complete command. Their lead at 28 points. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful.
Utah making a change here. MP's checked in, and the Kings will go for a different look here. Jones checked in for Sharch. McDermott comes in for Terrence Davis. Monk's checked in for Ellis. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Carter. On the court for Sacramento, we've got Malik Monk. Sabonis is out there with Jones. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's McDermott in at the 3. The drive by MP. And you think about the bet. Good, another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Pass to McDermott. Monk looking around. Back to McDermott. 5 to shoot. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Can they get it? And that's 2 points on the layup.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And here's MP for and again for 3.
And he's outclassed his own previous record. A new number for the second most single-game triples. Just a master cannoneer.
Firing away and making a little history in the process. What an honor to witness this. What an honor to be here. He is, quite simply, as good as you'll ever see from long range. Anderson outside. Pass to MP. And a miss there on the triple. And so Monk will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Now here's Schroeder. And here's Sabonis. Covered by MP. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Utah.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
And here's him. Good. Another from 3.
And he's scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for 3s in a game. Sabonis finds Jones. Back to Sabonis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Utah with the ball. The 3 from MP. Monk grabs the board. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Schroeder with the ball. Guarded now by Anderson. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
That's good from Schroeder. Second free throw, no good. So it's Utah now. And here's MP for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Schroeder outside, and so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This team is still perfect in the NBA Cup, 4-0. They are group winners.
And now as we enter the knockout stage, they're one of my favorites in the Cup. They've played that well.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. So long.
Up next, the Rockets taking on the Jazz. For the Rockets, they'll be on the road in a tough test. But when this team shines, they shine brightly. Now it's proving time. Jazz. The first third of an NBA season, Grant, it sort of sets the foundation for the year's power structure.
Oh, that's so true, B.A. We start to see which teams are elite, who's running the show, and we find out who needs to think about making some changes.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Van Vliet runs the show with Thompson to his side. And it's Şengün in at the 5.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Markkanen against Durant. Thompson outside. Clock at 6. Durant's shot is off. Here's Utah. And this team is on absolute fire right now. They've won 18 in a row.
Well, just to be able to be on the call and see these guys in person is a real treat. They've been the talk of the NBA during this streak. The question now becomes, can they sustain the focus and level of intensity? They are looking quite comfortably in control. So it's going to be interesting to see.
And over the 5 decades of the Jazz franchise history, almost half of those years, they were coached by the great Jerry Sloan.
Well, the Jazz were a team that took on Jerry Sloan's toughness and a willingness to fight at all times. Those days are in the past, but they still echo in Utah.
Van Vliet against MP. The drive by Van Vliet. And he's off on his first shot of the game.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4. I just love the ball movement.
For Houston, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Outside Durant. For 3, Smith knocks down the triple.
And he likes to be the answer guy. Smith with a huge response 3.
Markkanen left side. Back to MP. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Utah.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
First quarter of ball. Almost 2.5 minutes in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Will Hardy gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Pass to Durant. Van Vliet scanning the floor. And there's the drive. For 3, Smith. Rebounded by Bailey. Utah leading by 11. This one for 3. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Bailey. MP's got 17 points. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
Yeah, when you have a defense that's showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
Utah making a switch here. Collier's checked in. And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Finney-Smith's checked in for Smith. Eason comes in for Durant. Okogie's checked in for Thompson. And Holiday subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And another miss by Houston. The Jazz have got 7 of 8 in the basket. Filipowski to pass to Kessler. Markkanen outside. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
54 seconds left in the first quarter here. Holiday from long range. And another miss by Houston.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there. Trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Outside Eason. A shot to stop the run. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 4 rebounds in the game. MP way outside. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
MP against Holiday. Pass to Şengün. 1 second left. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. Utah ahead, delivering the blowout. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Look here for Utah. Bailey comes in for Sensabaugh, and MP subbed in for George. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. We've got George Niang. MP is out there with Collier. Then it's Bailey, and it's Markkanen in at the power forward position. That's the group for Utah right now.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
While we have a small sample size of Isaiah Collier, he has shown impressive flashes so far.
Yeah, B.A., I really like how confident he is. When he's out on the floor, he carries himself like he belongs here. A confident mentality can go a long way for a young player.
Pass to Bailey. Markkanen outside. Here's Collier. And here's Bailey for 3. Another 3 for Utah.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Rockets have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Over to the left wing. Cuts off the pass. And here's MP from outside. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Here's Shepherd. No points so far. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. To win the run, the rebound by Markkanen. Utah has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Screen by MP. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance. MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Timeout called. Houston. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year.
And they were the odds-on favorite in this matchup last year, but actually lost the season series.
Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. Filipowski comes in for Collier. And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Şengün checked in for Capella. Smith comes in for Finney-Smith. Amen Thompson's checked in for Eason. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Shepherd. Three-pointer, VanVleet. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. Markkanen sets a screen. From the arc. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
Şengün passes to VanVleet. Houston working the ball around. Şengün, the screen. 6 to shoot. Here's Thompson. Out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Kevin Durant. Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Well, that's a smart play. Taking advantage of the mismatch in close.
Houston shooting their first free throw of the game here. That's good from Eason. 34 seconds left in the second. And so MP will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Utah with another miss. Pass to Eason. Here's Van Vliet. It's guarded by Markkanen. Van Vliet outside. 5 on the clock. Here's the three. The shot no good. And so it's Utah with an almost surefire victory here. Up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. And they've done well in limiting Durant's production, making him uncomfortable and getting him out of rhythm. Back to the game after this break.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And looking at the Nets matchup, although they appear to be the better team, they can't get caught up thinking that. You know, that's when you let your guard down.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Utah Jazz.
You know,
thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Here's Van Vliet. Yet to see a basket. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the number 2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster still very young with room to grow.
Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Van Vliet runs the show with Thompson to his side. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. And it's Şengün in at the center position.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
Van Vliet, the pass to Thompson. No good on the triple.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Back over to you.
All right, thank you, Allie.
Proof that Durant can strike from anywhere, flexing his range with a deep 3.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
13 feet out. And it comes off the front of the rim.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
MP, a screen on Smith. MP outside from deep. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Durant, the pass to Thompson. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Smith for 3. He drops it from range. Smith's got 6 points.
This is Smith's game. Set him up and he'll knock him down.
From the top of the key, again, Utah good for 2.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Thompson outside. 11 feet out, and a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game. Utah's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. MP, the pass to Kessler. Marking it outside. Utah moving the ball around. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
For Lauri Markkanen, a really talented scorer, Stan. How do you think he's fared with more responsibility?
Yeah, I think he's done very well. He's a prototypical stretch 4 who scores at an efficient rate, and with his elevated role, he's just grown in his confidence.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
You gotta push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
Utah's gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. MP, the pass to Kessler. Şengün with a steal. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Here's Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
MP, the pass to Filipowski. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Filipowski's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Out to Thompson, fires the 3. Utah grabs the miss. Bailey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's MP, and it falls all over the rim and in. MP's got 47 points.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Here's Durant. He's got 5. Pass to Şengün. Fires for 3. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low. Here's Kessler. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. And a deep 3 from Van Vliet. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Utah. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece.
He's checked in for Utah. And Houston will go for a different look here. Şengün checked in for Clint Capella. Smith comes in for Finney Smith. Thompson, he's checked in for Okogie. And Fred Van Vliet is subbed in for Eason. And it's the Rockets with the ball. And he lobs it up. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, if there's anybody who can ignite a crowd with his dunks, it's Jabari. He throws them down with power.
Collier is out there with MP. Then there's George Niang. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Utah right now. 4-3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Sensabaugh's got 9 points now in the quarter.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
For 3, Smith. And the 3-pointer goes.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
From deep, MP. Good. He hits again.
Oh my goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Van Vliet outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to MP. Fires away from way outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Smith. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Anderson pulls it down.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
The kick to Durant. Lets the 3 fly. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Durant's got 9 points now in the second half.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Jazz.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
And here's MP from outside. He got it again! Sensational! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Basket's good.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
To the inside. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist by Durant.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life.
Connects again from distance.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. And they were just dominant out there.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.